The Unsolved Mystery of the Sodder Children, a Christmas night tragedy that still haunts the world. On the chilling Christmas night of December 24th, 1945, in Fayetteville, West Virginia, the Sodder family's joyous celebrations turned into an unimaginable nightmare that remains an unsolved mystery even today. George Sodder, an Italian immigrant, and his wife, Jenny, were celebrating the holidays with their 10 children. Little did they know that this night would shatter their family forever. At around 1 a.m., a fire broke out in the Sodder home. George and Jenny managed to escape with 4 of their children. However, the 5 children who were sleeping upstairs vanished without a trace. Despite the house burning to the ground, no remains, no bones or teeth of the missing children were ever found. This perplexing tragedy has left investigators and the Sodder family searching for answers for decades. Dad, who were the Sodders? George Sodder was a hard-working Italian immigrant who had moved to America to escape Benito Mussolini's regime. He openly criticized Mussolini, which some believe may have made him a target. George ran a successful trucking business, while his wife, Jenny, dedicated herself to raising their children in a loving and disciplined home. So, on Christmas Eve, the Sodder children excitedly played with their new toys before going to bed. 5 of them, Maurice, 14, Martha, 12, Louis, 9, Jenny, 8, and Betty, 5, slept upstairs. The remaining family members slept on the ground floor. The night of the fire. At around 1 a.m., Jenny Sodder awoke to the smell of smoke and a strange noise. She discovered that the house was on fire. George and Jenny rushed outside with 4 of their children, but the 5 upstairs were trapped inside. Desperate to save them, George tried to climb to the 2nd floor, but his ladder was missing. Both of his trucks, which had been working perfectly the day before, mysteriously wouldn't start. Frantic attempts to call the fire department failed because the phone line had been cut. The fire brigade, located only a few miles away, took several hours to arrive, by which time the house was reduced to ashes. The missing children. Authorities initially concluded that the fire was caused by faulty wiring and declared the children dead. However, this explanation didn't sit well with the Sodder family. Experts pointed out that human bones and teeth do not burn completely, even in fires exceeding 800 degrees Celsius. Yet no remains of the children were found, and the fire itself was not intense or prolonged enough to incinerate bones. Jenny Sodder later recalled several strange events leading up to the fire. 1. A phone call at midnight. Around 12:30 a.m., Jenny received a strange phone call from a woman laughing hysterically. She dismissed it as a prank and went back to bed. 2. A loud thud. Minutes before the fire, Jenny heard something hit the roof. Later, investigators found a round object resembling a pineapple bomb near the scene. And 3. The missing ladder and disabled trucks. George's ladder, essential for reaching the 2nd floor, was found in a ditch far from the house. His trucks, both functional the previous day, mysteriously failed to start. Theories and suspicions. The Sodders believed the fire was not an accident, but an intentional act, possibly to kidnap their children. Months before the tragedy, a life insurance agent had visited George, urging him to buy a policy. When George declined, the agent allegedly threatened him, saying, "Your house will go up in smoke, and your children will pay the price." Another theory links the incident to George's outspoken criticism of Mussolini. It's speculated that the Italian mafia might have targeted the family. Several eyewitnesses reported seeing the Sodder children alive after the fire. A woman claimed to see them with a strange couple at a hotel. Another witness saw them being taken away in a car. The search for answers. The Sodders dedicated their lives to finding their children. They put up a billboard displaying the children's photos and offered a reward for information. In 1960, Jenny received a mysterious letter containing a photo of a young man resembling her son, Louis. The note read, "Louis Sodder, I love brother Frankie." Despite hiring a private investigator, the family could not trace the sender or confirm whether the photo was genuine. A mystery that endures. George Sodder passed away in 1969 and Jenny in 1989 without ever finding their missing children. To this day, the case remains one of America's most haunting unsolved mysteries. Was it an accident, a targeted attack, or a kidnapping? The tragedy of the Sodder family reminds us that some questions may never be answered. The story continues to captivate the world, leaving behind a chilling legacy that defies explanation. If you found this story intriguing, please like, share, and comment below. Stay tuned for more mysteries and untold tales on New Fact.